Well, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome into my channel. My name is Firestorm Shan. You've reached Phoenix Arc Tarot, and I'm here to do a general collective reading. This is not for any specific zodiac sign, but if your sign does show up in the cards, I will call you out. As always, remember to use your own discernment when watching tarot. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And let's go ahead and remember this: your free will is your superpower. You don't have to receive anything in here you choose not to. If you choose that you want to receive something here, you can. And just remember, I'm not a medical practitioner, I'm a spiritual practitioner. I'm here for entertainment purposes only. But I do find these messages very encouraging as a self healing tool for change and transformation in our life. And that's what we do here on this channel. So, with that said, let us rise and see what the reading has in store for us. I'm going to pop the reading off today for Sunday, the 2nd of August already. We will be in Lionsgate at this time still. This is going to be a collective reading, spirit. I'm using the sacred symbols. Let's go ahead and get some oracles and see what messages Spirit wants to talk about. Holy Spirit, holy angels, holy guides, thank you for being here. Join us today in this reading and tell us, if you would please, what we need to know for today, August the 2nd, 2026. Protection, protection, protection. That's the Nordic symbol of protection. I like it. We have good luck, good fortune. That's Jupiter energy. We have Earth coming in here to be a reading for our Earth signs. And we have affluence, Capricorn energy. We've got growth. And I almost said we're going to welcome in our shadow side, and there it is, shadow. So we're going to go ahead and welcome that in too. Shadow's there to protect us, okay? When we don't feel safe. And then we're going to stop there. We've got the full moon. We just are kind of still in the energies of a full moon. It was a couple days ago. Boy, was it gorgeous. It was a full moon in Aquarius. And yeah, so we've grown a lot. We're saying, thank you, Shadow. We feel safe now. We feel protected. Thank you for being there for me, Shadow, but I don't need you like I needed you before. That's called shadow work. I took a class with Kadrick Olson. He is a magician, occultist, a Nordic um, tribal person. Um, Very interesting guy, Kadrick Olson. You might want to check him out. He's coming to my mind, but he did a free class online about how to integrate your shadow into your life. So your shadow is there to protect you. So say you were born abused, and so now you're a little bit tough on the outside. You grew up to be a scrapper and a fighter, but now you live in a perfectly safe home with a loving family, and there's no reason to have this tough exterior because now you're safe. Now you could say to Shadow, Shadow, thank you for being there when I was on the streets. I needed you then because it was a dark, scary place, but now I'm in a safe place. I'm protected. And Shadow, I don't need you anymore. I've grown. Thank you so much. And you've grown into affluence with the Saturn card here and the Earth card, into good fortune, Jupiter energy. Lots of beautiful energy here on the board about just maturity and rewards for that growth. So let's go ahead and get some more messages. I'm going to be using a pop art tarot. I will be taking reversals and uprights. Let's go ahead and get some messages for the collective. Clarify growth. You have the Magician in the reverse and the Eight of Wands in the upright. So growth is being clarified by the shadow. The shadow here is the Magician in the reverse. The Magician in the reverse can be a manipulation, a trickster energy Gemini, Scorpio, Virgo energy. But romantic deceit, manipulation in relationships, lack of commitment in love, unrealistic potential, reluctant to take risks, deception in the workplace, and missed financial opportunities. So that's the shadow here, but we've grown. They're saying, stay focused. Come on, you guys, don't get sucked back into the shadow. You don't need that. Eight of Wands. It's time to take action. Excitement and surprises in love. Rapid progress at work. Potential travel for business. High motivation. Fast movement of money with cash flowing in and out very, very quickly. So be careful. Don't get caught in your shadow. There could be a test coming here to test your affluence. I've got the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So this is a card of success and truth, attraction to meaningful discussions, open communications, an intellectual stimulating work environment, thinking logically, avoiding making financial mistakes and decisions based on emotions. So using logic over emotions, okay? Your shadow is coming from your emotions, okay? Talk to me about the earth signs. Talk to me about earth signs. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns that are showing up in this reading. We have the Six of Swords in the upright. Very nice. Moving on from a relationship or reconciling after a conflict, leaving a stressful work environment, regaining financial stability, and applying lessons learned from the past. It is the card of hope and moving on to calmer waters. So, very nice. It is a card of success, of victory, of moving on to calmer waters. Okay, very nice. Talk to me about affluence. Why is that here? Affluence. 777. Woo, it's the lucky number. That's the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, that is such a Capricorn energy. That's huge success. A culmination of financially secure partnership, building a lasting career, securing a stable future, receiving a windfall or inheritance, establishing a solid financial foundation. Heck yes. Heck yes. Heck yes. So that is your current energies. I feel like in the past, we went through some challenges of feeling really like we needed to manipulate some things, but then that was our shadow saying, no, 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 I don't need to do this. I need to stay in integrity. I need to stay focused. I need to stay action. I need to keep working hard. And if I do that, I will move on to calmer waters. And when you do that, you get the 10 of Pentacles affluence. This is a change that comes through hard work and challenges, but is a necessary change. Okay. Talk to me about protection. Talk to me about protection. Tell me about protection, please. Thank you. Instability, distrust in your partner, regret from past actions of being manipulative, anxiety and paranoia related to work, overwhelming stress, panic about finances, and overwhelming worries. You are protected. This is the incoming energies, a 9 of Swords. So this is about the mind. Gemini energy is very strong here. Okay, you are protected. Somebody is worried that they're not. Stay focused. There's good fortune coming in here. Tell me about this good fortune. I can already see it with the 10 of Pentacles. Talk to me about that. Whoa. Effort, 7 of Wands. Setting clear boundaries in your relationships. Fighting to keep your romance strong. Battling competition and defending your position at work. Facing professional challenges. Okay. There's no need to worry here. You are protected, but there are things you need to do. You've got swords and you've got action, wands. You got to think smart. You got to take action. You got to watch out for being manipulative or sabotaging anything, because right now you are building a culmination of affluence and a solid foundation a lot of money, a lasting career, but you got to make the effort to continue to work and protect that investment. Okay. So instability can cause us to want to do something trickery like tell little lies or cheat on our taxes or white collar crimes. Be careful of that. Okay. We've got the Five of Swords coming out here, defeat. That's the self-sabotage, conflicts over money and things like that. So maybe that's what this came from, is arguing over money or feeling taken advantage of even. Boy, I tell you what, especially with insurance companies, we had a tornado come through our area, and these insurance companies are brutal. It's a cutthroat industry, and they are just not coming off that money for a lot of people. And so, yeah, it's like I can understand why there might be tension and a sense of wanting to get over on uh, people like insurance companies or loan sharks or people who are really greedy and charge high interest and things like that, greedy for gain, stuff like that. Yeah. So actions and advice for the collective in this reading, please. Six of Wands in the reverse. Feeling unloved or neglected, a failed project, lack of recognition for your work, career, unmet career ambitions, financial setbacks, a failed investment, or a regrettable purchase. Okay. I think what's stepping out to me as regrettable purchases, overspending is here, buying things that you really can't afford. That's what this is about. There is a warning here about this. There's a lot of money at stake here. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles and this lot of money. Me about this. Talk to me about the Ten of Pentacles. What's the situation with the Ten of Pentacles? You're going to have strength. Leo energy. We're in Lionsgate energy right now until August the 8th. Today is August the 2nd. Strength card. Confidence that attracts partners, a strong and nurturing relationship, mastery over your work, and making significant purchases, maintaining discipline in your spending. Yes. So the Ten of Pentacles is they're saying maintain discipline in your spending. You got a lot of money come in. Don't blow it. That's like people who win the lottery and they blow it all. Or they sell their property and they buy a bunch of shit they don't need. Excuse me, French. You know what I mean? Might cause a fight later. Closing out the reading here with some messages from Spirit. Let's go ahead and get some messages from Spirit, please, about this reading. The culmination of this reading, please. Thank you. Partnership requires compromise and an open mind and a loving heart. So when we're working a partnership, especially with shared resources, you're always going to have a compromise, an open heart, and a loving mind and heart as well. That's what they're asking of us. All right, now we got these brown cards that came out, which tells me it has to do with, earthly matters. A necessary transition is happening in your life at this time. Allow it to occur. The circumstances that you find yourself in is not worthy of the time you're spent worrying about it. Release it. Refrain from judgments. We are all unique and experiencing life in our own ways. Allow others their journey. So refrain from judgment. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? In this scenario, you are the teacher. Okay. External forces are influencing you. Pay attention to what fulfills you. Happiness does not require permission. Be aware of people and circumstances in your way that serve as a test of your will. Did I not say this sounds like a test? As you are tested, remain in high vibration and show the world how bright you shine. And you are being protected by your angels. Another message of protection. You're being protected by your angels. I think I'll leave it there. Thank you for spending time with me today. I really appreciate you joining me. And remember, the fire is not here to just tear you down or destroy you. The fire is here to reveal to you who you are becoming. So until next time, keep rising. Bye now.